Andrew with also a lap record yesterday afternoon. And getting a look at that, Andrew Murphy with the new lap record for the 400 class of 1 minute 51.491. So lap records, 4 lap records went yesterday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and one of those lap records that was broken in the Superbike Cup class was just broken there in that last race by Andrew Murphy. So it's really hot action, and you know, we've spoken about this, and it's been a while since we've seen lap records tumble here in Mondello Park, but it seems to be happening this weekend for some.
Yeah, it's been far too long. It's a credit to the riders that have set them. But it is quite unusual for a lap record to stand so long, considering how the technology of the bikes has improved, how the suspension and the tyres, brakes, and of course the resurfaced parts of Mondello as well should lend itself to that. So, but maybe the depleted grids of the last couple of years just doesn't mean riders have to push so hard, and you try to win a race at the slowest pace.
Okay, they're on the starters' orders here. Andy, and away they go, and it is an early lead for 92 Noel Dunn. Gets the whole shot. Derek Wilson has to yield, and the newcomer there, 983, Alan Tierney, classic Superbike rider, got a great start up the outside. He finds himself in 4th position through turn 1, but I think it is Noel Dunn Jr. in the lead.
Yeah, he got a great start, a bit of a wheelie, but once he got the wheel down, he got the head down as well, and he leads as they head into the country corner. Derek Wilson finds himself back in 3rd place.
Yeah, a bit of sunshine up into turn 3, which is, we usually see the rain up that side of the track. So it's very unusual into turn 3, but yeah, and you can see some of the newcomers' bibs flashing through your screen, but it is Noel Dunn Jr. There's Derek Wilson in 2nd place, classic Superbike. Their last outing of the afternoon, Andy.
Yeah, they'll be able to pack up and enjoy the rest of the race and catch the Leinster 100 and 200, but for now it's business as usual. Derek Wilson has taken 2nd place and is starting to reel in Noel Dunn Jr. So we could be in for a good battle here between the R6 mount of Noel Dunn Jr. and Derek Wilson, and we'll hopefully catch them in the final sectors who is running in 3rd, 4th and 5th, as well as catch up on what's happening in the Classics Moto 400 battle between Damien Horgan and Andrew Murphy.
Yeah, but while concentrating on the live pictures here, we will certainly, at the end of lap 1, we'll get a little look at how the rest of the field stands with the Moto 400 class at the back of things. But as we mentioned already, Andrew Murphy was going so well yesterday there, breaking that lap record that stood for a number of years as well. But there's Derek Wilson, the close-up. Lovely view of Paddock Bend there, the left-hander at the back of the paddock coming down off the international section of the track. And there's our race leader, Noel Dunn, and Derek Wilson. And a panoramic view of Southside Motor Factories. There's Derek tucked in behind on the ZXR 750 Kawasaki. Up the inside he goes, and yes, being the racer that he is, he knows no other way. You know, it's not his class, it doesn't matter. But he's a racer, Derek Wilson, and likes the lead from the front. That's the only way he knows.
Yeah, that was a really cute move up the inside into Max's corner. Knew exactly what he was at. Didn't outbrake himself. Didn't have to do anything too dangerous. But classic move, made it stick, and then got the drive out of turn 2 to run into the country corner to hold that position from Noel Dunn Jr. And I think he's put in a fastest lap with that as well. So maybe we will see these lap times start to tumble then again, as you mentioned, James.
Yeah, we'll see. But I think Derek now, certainly at this stage of the weekend, having had a good one, you know, he has the bike where he wants it to be. He'll have one little eye on next weekend. He'll have that in the back of his mind. So I don't think he's going to push too hard here. Just keep it all sensible. And you know, we know Derek Wilson well over all the years, and not a man to make any silly mistakes. And you know that, take it from me, he just doesn't seem to make mistakes. And but he will certainly have that in the back of his mind. The classic Superbike event next weekend up at Armoy for the first time for him racing. So yeah, that'll certainly be there. Noel Dunn, meanwhile, has a comfortable lead in the pre-injection class over Jake Crean, I think it is, that's running in 2nd place in 1:42. Jake Crean, he was 1.8 seconds behind there at the end of the opening lap, but onto the 2nd lap there is the 2nd, 3rd and 4th place men, and looks like Terry Bradley just tagged on there in 5th place. So yeah, it is Crean, Levy and Bradley there in 4th, in 3rd, 4th and 5th places on the road.
Yeah, Alan Tierney, just watching where he is, he's in 2nd in the championship, the Classic Superbike Championship, so he should be up a little bit further afield, you would think, but maybe the mix of the pre-injection 600,000 is impeding his progress. Back in the 400 class, it looks as though Damien Horgan has retaken his place in the 400 class ahead of Andrew Murphy. No, Andrew Murphy is running 6th on the road, so he's doing quite well on that 400 Honda against the pressure that Damien Horgan is trying to exert on him. But still, there's 2 bikes between Damien Horgan and Andrew Murphy, so a bit of work for Horgan to do yet.
And you know, Andy, I said Derek Wilson would be taking a handy here. Not so. 148.7 he's running there. He ran a 148.6 yesterday, which was the lap record, so I don't think he knows how to slow it down.
No, he won't be checking pit boards. He just wants to win as comfortably as he can. And he'll be well aware of the experience of Noel Dunn Jr. behind him, that if he drops the pace anyway at all, that Noel Dunn is just waiting to jump.
We were watching the battle for 3rd place, but there is the aforementioned Derek Wilson through Bahrain Bends and around the Vannies. Now we're back to the battle for 3rd between Derek Green and Owen Levy and Terry Bradley at the back of the yellow machine. So
is that Jake Green? Derek Green? Jake Green?
Jake Green, I beg your pardon.
Owen Levy then is running 4th and Terry Bradley is next. So they're all bunched up, so we should see a good battle with those boys with the next 4 laps to go.
Yeah, a bit of a move on here as Owen Levy has a look up, and yeah, it certainly did. Jake Green ran wide, left a big gap for Owen Levy, and he says thank you very much, I'll have that, and through he goes into 3rd position. Terry Bradley also up the inside of Jake Green, so Jake Green going from 3rd to 5th in just the space of 2 corners.
Yeah, you read right, he went far too wide. That's outside corner for the experienced Terry Bradley to not take advantage of that.
And into turn 3 they go, and already Owen Levy has gapped these 2 and is clearing off, seeing if he can close down the gap to the leader, which is some way. He's 4 seconds in arrears of the leader. But maybe, you know, he just may be able to close it down and post some quick lap times.
Yeah, still Derek Wilson leads quite easily.
And once again,
148.
Yeah, 148.474. Another track record for Derek Wilson. He doesn't know where to stop. Wonderful stuff indeed. 148.474. Another lap record gone, ladies and gentlemen. The one he broke yesterday, he's broken it again today. So, yeah, really, he doesn't know where to close off the throttle here, does he?
No.
Well done, Derek.
Exactly. So that's how it should be. He's a racer at heart, so it should be hammer down everywhere. Yeah, in the 400 class, then Andrew Murphy is going 3 seconds a lap quicker than Damien Horgan. So you'd suspect that Damien Horgan has been caught up in some of that traffic that he really didn't want to get part of. He's running 9th on the road, number 81, Damien Horgan. And Andrew Murphy 154, happily enough, running his own race in 6th at the moment. As we watch Derek Wilson complete lap 3, and that's us half race distance. And he does another mid 148 time, so great solid consistent lap times from Derek Wilson.
Yeah, 4 laps in fact completed, Andy. We're 2/3 race distance in fact, and it's flying by here as we're watching the battle still there for 2nd place in the pre-injection class. And this is where all the action is happening between Owen Levy and Terry Bradley. Jake Green has been dropped off the back of this little battle, and as they peel off into turn 3 and make their way all over the crest and the exit of turn 3 down into the main arena of turn 4, as Levy and Bradley have that battle with just about a lap and a half to go here now for them. And we watch them on Kennedy's Rise, and the approach up to Lola, the right-hander before the very long and fast Daly's Drift. We just see disappearing out of view was Noel Dunn Jr., the race leader. His advantage over Owen Levy in 3rd place, some 5.4 seconds ahead of these 2 lads on track. Oh, and there's
Terry Bradley has a look up on the outside of 7A. Can he make it stick?
He has a look. He nearly takes him out.
Owen Levy wide. Won't be happy with that.
Absolutely not. He did. It was a rash move, Andy, to be fair. You know, it's not really a place. He just cut him straight off and ran out the road and had to run it straight off.
He had no choice.
Get it stopped.
Either that he was going to drop it, so he did the decent thing and just let it run onto the bad tarmac and get back on. But no, it was
maybe words after the race.
Yeah, certainly would. No contact though, it has to be said, but yeah, it was just a little bit too tight maybe for a fair manoeuvre.
Back with the race leader, Derek Wilson, and in behind him, Noel Dunn Jr. And the last lap flag is out for them. Yeah, the lap record has been broken again, as we say, by Derek Wilson. So Bradley is back up into that, still in third place. Jake Green back up into fourth, following Owen Levy being pushed out onto the grass. Let's be fair about it, he was pushed out onto the grass by Terry Bradley down in 7A and 7B.
Yeah, just watching Andrew Murphy go past the tower there, so he completes his penultimate lap. And he has a 7 or 8 second lead over Damien Horgan. So the weekend for 400s has been for Andrew Murphy, the Limerick rider, ex-Supersport competitor, really gelling well with that 400 Honda. Damien Horgan has been reduced to 3 second places in this weekend, but won't be entirely disinterested about it, but maybe he'll see a return of form when we come back next month to the national circuit.
Yeah, but we've spoken about Andrew Murphy. You know, he can do it on any machine, really. He's, you know, the top 600 rider in the past as well, and has had his day on superbikes. So, you know, well able to throw his leg over mostly any class of machine and make it go pretty fast. There is Derek Wilson on his final approach into, now through Bahrain Benz, the beautiful ZXR 750 and the lovely, lovely easy style of Derek Wilson. He just makes it look so easy. Very, very smooth, but very, very smooth is fast.
Smooth is fast.
That's what it is, Andy. Yeah, and here he is through Paddock Bend for the final time and up into Southside Motor Factors. Give him your appreciation, ladies and gentlemen, in the grandstand as he passes another lap record for this man, 50-year-old Derek Wilson. The Cork rider takes yet another win in the Classic Superbike event. Well done, Derek. And he does get a few waves from the crowd there in the stand. That's nice to see. Noel Dunn takes the plaudits in the pre-injection 600 class, so well done to Noel. Takes a comfortable 6-second win over Terry Bradley. Jake Green got third. Jake Green got third in the 600 class. Then Owen Levy crosses